From the very first second, tension fills the courtroom. The judge calls out Janetta Pugh, but it's clear this won't be an ordinary hearing. There's confusion over representation, a missing attorney, and a defendant who doesn't seem to recognize the court's authority. This is one of those moments where you can feel the clash between law and belief, between the justice system and someone who thinks they can outsmart it. Stay with me, because this hearing takes some wild turns. Who's really in control here? The defendant or the judge? Let's find out.
Good morning. Are you Janetta Pugh?
I'm the beneficiary of that estate.
You're the what?
I'm the beneficiary of that estate.
You're the beneficiary of what estate? Answer my questions, please, ma'am. I'm just trying to understand.
Beneficiary of that estate.
Okay. What's the announcement?
Judge, it's my understanding that Ms. Pugh and her family has retained an attorney on this matter. I don't know if you remember, Judge, this is when I was originally appointed on, and we were on the trial docket. She hired a new attorney at that point, Mr. Norwood, who was on the case for a while and then withdrew.
The court learns that Janetta's family supposedly hired a private attorney named Christopher Y. But here's the twist. The judge can't even find that person listed as a licensed lawyer. Imagine walking into court saying your attorney is someone the state bar has never heard of. That's a red flag if there ever was one. At this point, it's obvious the judge's patience is wearing thin, and confusion is turning into suspicion. Do you think Janetta's family was misled by someone pretending to be a lawyer?
And once recently when the case came back to me, I visited her and I was told that they did retain another attorney. I was given the name of Christopher Wiley this morning, but I have not heard from him. And my understanding is that at this point still hasn't filed anything with the court.
Okay.
But I've been told that that's who's supposed to be taking over the case.
Okay.
For the record, I recognize Ms. Pugh. She's been here before.
I do as well, for the record.
And I looked into Mr. Christopher Wiley. I can't find that person as a practicing lawyer in the state bar page, and I have not been called.
When the judge confirms no one has officially taken over her case, Janetta faces a choice: accept a court-appointed attorney, represent herself, or hire someone new. But instead of cooperating, she starts talking about foreign agents and conflicts of interest. These phrases are often linked to sovereign citizen arguments. People who claim normal court laws don't apply to them. It's risky territory. The judge tries to stay calm, but you can sense the frustration building. What would you do if you were the judge here? Keep calm or call it out directly?
Contacted by anybody on Ms. Pugh's behalf.
All right. So, Ms. Pugh, Mr. Lewis has been appointed to represent you at this point. Obviously, you know as well as anyone that you're in custody and we want to get your case taken care of. If you've hired or your family has hired another lawyer, then they have to contact the court so that we can do something with your case. And do you know if they've hired someone?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I do not agree with your appointed foreign agents, considering that the first duty is to the state and will be considered conflict of interest.
When asked a simple question, whether she'll represent herself or let her court-appointed lawyer handle it, Janetta dodges completely and objects. The judge overrules her immediately. The energy in the room shifts. This isn't just legal confusion anymore, it's defiance. The moment she starts questioning the legitimacy of the court, things take a sharp turn. Every objection, every respectfully, Your Honor, is dripping with contradiction. Respectful words, disrespectful tone. And the judge sees right through it.
Okay, so if you don't want, the only thing I can do, I'm appointing an attorney to you to help you, right? So if you don't want a court-appointed attorney, then your only option, two things. One is to represent yourself or to hire a lawyer. So if you don't like the way it works, then you do something different. So are you, listen to what I'm saying. Are you either going to represent yourself? Or are you going to let Mr. Lewis represent you? Or are you going to hire someone?
Objection, Your Honor. Respectfully, is this a court of
Then comes the breaking point. Janetta demands to see a verified claim against her trust. And the judge responds with what might be the most matter-of-fact answer ever. It's right here. It's called an indictment. That single line says everything about this case. It's logic versus belief, reality versus personal theory. The courtroom falls silent for a moment, but it's clear the judge has made his stance known. Do you think Janetta really believes what she's saying, or is this just a defense tactic?
record?
It is a court of record. So your objection's overruled.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, where is the verified claim that is being placed against my trust?
It's right here. It's called an indictment. And Mr. Lewis has a copy of it, and he can show it to you. So that would be the verified claim against you.
Okay. Your Honor, respectfully, Your Honor.
Even after the judge clarifies everything, Janetta insists she should be released due to lack of evidence and defective process. It's clear she's not following standard procedure. These moments reveal something powerful, how misunderstanding the law can turn a regular hearing into a standoff. The judge remains composed, but his tone tightens. You can hear the silent message. You're not winning this argument.
There were writs that was filed to the case that still haven't been received.
I've received your petition for writ of habeas corpus, and it's denied.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, I demand to be released due to lack of evidence of stated claim and not being given the proper opportunity to obtain proper counsel, defective defense.
It's overruled.
Okay.
You're running out, aren't you?
No, it's fine.
So here's the thing, Ms. Pugh. I appreciate your position, but listen,
Respectfully, Your Honor,
Ms. Pugh, don't speak over me.
Respectfully, Your Honor, for my incarceration. being
Ms.
involved-
Pugh, just because you say respectfully does not mean that you get to interrupt me. That's disrespectful, right? Hang on, listen to me.
The judge lays it out clearly. Janetta has 2 weeks to decide. Keep her attorney, hire someone new, or represent herself. But instead of taking the opportunity, she keeps arguing. It's like watching someone fight the system with no real plan. The bailiff steps in, and the judge ends the hearing with a tone that says, "Enough." This wasn't just a legal moment. It was a reminder that in court, emotion never wins against order. What do you think? Was the judge too patient or just right?
Everything you have there is overruled. And here's one of the reasons why, is because you have a lawyer. And your lawyer will file the appropriate motion. You're interrupting me again, which is disrespectful. So I'm going to leave Mr. Lewis as your attorney unless you choose to represent yourself or hire someone else. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to determine what you're going to do. You can go back. You can go back with the bailiff.
I do not agree or comply to your appointed.
Go back.
Agents.
You already said that, and that's overruled.
Duty is to the state.
Go back with the bailiff. Get your own attorney or represent yourself if you don't like it.
So let's break it down. Janetta Pugh faced the court claiming a mystery lawyer represented her, refused to accept legal counsel, and challenged the court's authority. All while the judge patiently tried to guide her back to reason. In the end, he held firm, reasserting control, and giving her one last chance to make a proper legal move. This case is a clear example of what happens when personal beliefs clash with real law, and the law always wins. If you found this courtroom exchange as intense as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts below. Do you think the judge handled it fairly? And subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns just like this one.